Hi guys, welcome. Scatlink here for Miiverse again. Yes, we're on Miiverse. I guess you could say my final Wi-Fi moments, even though that's already passed. More like this is a notification saying that the emails for your post history may be starting to turn up, because I've got mine, and from what I can see here through YouTube, if I just refresh the page here, because I do follow Game Explain and all that, they haven't seemed to have talked about it. HMK doesn't seem to have talked about it recently. So yeah, and even though it's like 10 to midnight and all that, this email for me anyway came at 2, and I was gone. And I probably will be doing an update video talking about that. As well as the videos that we've been doing recently, because the only ones that are actually recorded at the time or near enough the time are actually part of the fractured but whole. But like I said, I'll probably do a separate video talking about that anyway, so I'm not going to go too far into that. Let's focus on this for now. So yeah, sure. And this email was sent to you because of a request to your Miiverse post history was submitted using the Nintendo Network ID linked to your Nintendo account. The post history for Sean has been created and now can be downloaded via the link below. Please read how to view your post history and important information sections in this email for more information about accessing your post history. So you would click the link provided, and it will give you a zip folder. I've already got it on that computer, this computer, and my hard drive. You want to back it up as much as possible, because as this is on their servers temporarily for you to download, once it's gone, this download link will be dead. So I might even back it up to my Gmail once I'm done, just so my Google Drive, just in case. So that's kind of a thing, and there's another reason why that's kind of a thing. So blah, 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 blah. How to view your post history. Open the above link using an internet browser on your PC, then download the file. Unzip the downloaded zip file and open index.html. It will not be set to your default web browser. You're going to have to do it yourself, but a window should appear to do that. I don't know if that's all Windows systems or if it's just Windows 8. There we go. So yeah, you will be unable to download your post history after the expiry date, which, as you can see here, is at the very end of the year, so you've only got a month and a bit to get them. Considering that it's the 22nd for me at the time of recording this, it'll probably come out tomorrow. That's kind of a thing. So, yeah, use a PC to download and view your post history. A smart device cannot be used. There's a reason for this. Please note that depending on the number and types of posts on your post history, the size may be several hundred megabytes or several gigabytes. Mine was only 70 meg. I thought it would be a lot bigger than that. Anyone with access to the above link will be able to download your post history. So not only are we going to do covering this, of course, but we're also going to take a browse back, because I pretty much, since I got a Wii U on the same day that I started this channel, effectively, because it was the same day I got my Dazzle, my 17th birthday. One of the two. But you get what I'm saying. It was pretty monumental, to say the least, and I pretty much had it as like an advertising outlet as well. And of course I used it for normal gaming as well, so that's kind of a thing, but you get what I'm saying. So thank you for choosing Nintendo. So you download it, and that's that. So let's open up this now. Wait, is this actually going to show up? Okay, sorry about that. For some reason it wasn't detecting the screen for whatever reason. But yes, this will be the window. So when you open it up or export it and then open it up, you'll have index, which will be an HTML shortcut. Don't do anything with that right now. We want to check this out. So assets. Common, it's just different stuff to do with Miiverse and all that. This is the reason why it has to be on a PC, because as the HTML file will detect this folder and all the stuff, it will generate a certain file. And when we click that, I'll have to change screens here. There we go. This is what it will look like when you open it up. So basically, it takes the actual design of Miiverse through the resources of that assets folder. That is why you cannot view it on any other device other than a PC, because it has to use that file directory in order to view it. Again, I'm doing something on the PC. It's giving me one-shot flashbacks. Like I said, even though the videos are still coming out right now, remember that was recorded ahead of time, not because of the reason that I'm into a certain situation right now, but because I started recording it on the 7th of the 11th. 7th of... no, what was it? The 3rd of October, actually. I started recording it on the 3rd of October. And, yeah. Only right now, like, we're we finished the first run, so to speak. But like I said, I'm not going to spoil it right now. We're here right now. So yeah, funnily enough, my final post is Hyrule Warriors or Hyrule Warriors Legends, excuse me. Funny that. So, but yes, I had to finish off with that image because One Shot was such a Undertale was such a monumental thing on the channel. One Shot technically is as well at this point, but One Shot's in the brain. But Undertale was such a big project on the channel, so yeah. And look at that, we get like it's basically our own custom version of it. So like we can check all the posts that we got going on here, like Metroid Samus Returns, the remake of number 2, and we've got like all these posts here now. Obviously the Wii U, along with Miiverse, launched in 2012. I didn't get, but that was like late 2012. I didn't get through halfway through 2013 along my birthday, and that was only like what 7 months later since launch. So that's kind of the reason why I don't have anything in 2012. But this episode is pretty much just not only to point out that the emails are here, but it's also to have a browse of the posts that I've made and what you guys probably saw since the beginning of the channel. So 2013, let's have a quick look at this. So let's scroll down here to the very beginning here. Let's see what's been going on. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, I've got to go back to the beginning. Okay, so let's go 2012 there. Oh no, wait, no, hang on. How do I... Okay, I bet I might want to do that first then. Let's start on page 3 of 3, because I'm guessing that's the very first posts. Check my channel in a week's time to watch my first Let's Play. Oh my god, 4th of the 5th, 2013. That is literally my birthday. The 4th of the 5th. That is my birthday, and I treat that, and like 3 days later from that is basically the birth of the channel, because because on the 7th is when we started Twilight Princess. I know I still got the streams. Like I said, I'll talk about that in an update video that I'll probably work on soon to discuss what's going on about that. But I don't know if it will be soon or later. It depends on once what we're dealing with is finished. It will be before Christmas though. I guarantee that. So yeah. So that's what am I using that for? I can use my mouse. So yeah, let's have a quick little scroll here. So 3 coins on a Mario on a Mario game. I don't know what I read there. I can't read my writing. My handwriting's terrible. Again with 3 coins, but no Yoshi. Oh, it's because I was grabbing the 3 coins in the game. That was when I was playing it with. No, I think I was playing it with Meryl. I think. So that's the thing. Yoshi Kart fruit. Missed 1 fruit when I get ate by a smudge. Let's get to the actual Let's Play stuff because this is all like other stuff. Oh yeah, A Link to the Past 2. Link Between Worlds, that's what it was known as at the time because it pretty much used the same world. That's a flashback right there. First time catching Nabbit, keep forgetting to reload. Master level 1 like a sir. Like a British Englishman. every time it was level 1, it was like a sir. Every time it was level 2, it was a British Englishman. And level 3 was like a master. I don't know what I was going on during that time. I was stupid. There's a second quest to Donkey Kong Crash Course. Yeah, that was dumb. I never beat that one, by the way. I tried it all last night 3 times a day. That alone got me 80 coins. That's not bad. Yeah, hidden coin block, second star coin. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Oh! I didn't actually start advertising until part 16. I wasn't paying attention to the dates for some reason, but yeah, part 16. The Forest Temple complete. Latest. Check out my... Oh yeah, for some reason I made that as a... Oh no, because that was a comment on the same post, because you could comment to your own posts at that thing. Part 17, funniest episode so far. I think that was with Meryl. And this was like just... I don't know what I was going with this. I was thinking I was going for my my Mii, holding the GameCube controller like I do in like all my first thumbnail images. And I made that in Paint, by the way. It was a lot of windows to try and get it all layered. And I was watching Versus Ocarina of Time, which was super funny. So, YouTube time limit increased. Yep, that was awesome, because that means part 20 and onwards was no longer limited, and I'm still using that now. My preferred limit is 35 minutes for every video. As you'll see with, like, Fraction Bowl. Twilight Princess Part 20, not satisfied with current progress. Larger videos are here because it's such a big game. Making 50-minute videos on the game was not the best. Channel may be on hiatus until unspecified time. That's because college work caught up with me, and I thought I was fine. I started my YouTube channel at the wrong time, but there we go. I pulled through, and now I'm like able to manage this pretty well. Me and Iwata! Oh, that's actually sad now thinking about that. But yeah, I remember that. Georgina, Super Linkario, we both got Iwata as a street pass, and she got me as a street pass. And I was like, let me point my camera to this. I'm basically teaming up with Iwata right here because we were both green. I think I got a blue one for some reason, but she got a green one, and that was perfect because we could team up. And I drew that to advertise it because that was a freaking funny one, and it was quite Nintendo related as well. So I can't complain about that whatsoever. Scanning and Waters, 2 Pass Quest 2 Master Quest, yep, because it was on the harder version. Twilight Princess 24, 25, Scatman's World, yep. Sume World Practice video. That was kind of funny. It was also a very shit video, but I got 11 achievements during that time, because, I don't know. Here you go, Raptor. Shut up! Oh, the memories! I got my memories. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Oh, we got some. Oh, this was when the first worldwide release of Earthbound. Here we are. Time to start this awaited 20-year adventure filled with epicness and randomness. Just because I can, I will send screenshots here on Miiverse to make fun of some stuff because the game is so random. Yeah, like a meteorite isn't from space or anything. Yep. We'll get there first by walking in place. That's what they all say. Be very afraid. He's behind you. My first battle, and I'm already fighting the dog of the runaway guys. Why, Chugga, why? And that was his first Let's Play, Earthbound. And in order to get around the post thing, I just put a space between God. That was quite a funny workaround at that time. She killed Buzz. I like how Starman Jr. can't kill Buzz, but a woman has no trouble. Yep. Last post of the day, Fuzzy Pickles. Oh my god. And for some reason, I completely skipped posting Twilight Princess stuff for quite a while, up to part 42. Buy on Wii U eShop for $6.99, which was the Earthbound update, because that was when Mirror was around again, and we talked about Earthbound during that time when it was announced and released, and that was the day that it came out. So that was pretty cool. Part 43 as well. We talk about Earthbound. Maybe it was part 43. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's just chronicling all my adventures on my first run of Earthbound before I actually did it as a Let's Play. I did say, at this point, if I could record it, I would do it as a Let's Play, but I didn't have the Roxy at the time. Salvation, some PP, yeah, it was really difficult for some reason. And of course, even though it looks really bad right now, I mean, look at this situation. I'm poisoned, just about to... I'm going to move my microphone, actually. I put it in the way, and that's not the smartest thing to do, is it? So, yeah, but look at this situation. I'm poisoned. I'm about to reach freed. I can't cast any PSI skills. I have about 4 food items to survive the poison and make it to the other side of town to fully heal. Shut up, game! I know I'm poisoned. Same situation 5 posts later. Food! I don't know what was up with that. I think that was the only time I had trouble, though, getting freed, but in the Let's Play, it was, pretty much, Final Fantasy 6. It was just a struggle all the way through. So yeah, I think we spent enough time on the first couple pages. Let's go to the second page here, because this will cover some other stuff, like chronicling my adventures of Pikmin 3. I don't know how long this video is going to be fair. I don't even know how long I've been going on for. About 10 minutes, because I started at 10 fast. Metroid, Other M, or Pikmin. Make your vote. And of course, I was going to do one of those two alongside Kingdom Hearts. Couldn't do Kingdom Hearts because of the bloody music, the trailer music, or the intro music, or the credits music for that matter. Yeah, you can't even let the credits play, so you just got to pretty much start, and as soon as you beat the boss battle, cut it, that's it, and that's not how I do Let's Plays, so that's annoying. So they ended up going on alongside each other into the Halloween special, which was Luigi's Mansion, and whatever got the most votes, I would start off with first. So about the new videos, we're having a problem with uploading. Yeah, I remember that. The days where it took a whole day to upload videos from Windows Movie Maker. Pikmin, 100% walkthrough day 1. It's just kind of a weird nostalgia trip. You would think I would do this for something like an anniversary or something, but since it's Miiverse related, that's the only reason why I'm doing it. So, Metroid Other M and Pikmin. My drawings suck. I can't draw for beans. I'm gonna just fully admit that. Let me scroll back down here again. That's more Earthbound stuff. I'm at Magic Ant now. God damn. I know. I remember it taking me forever just to get out of the what was it? The Sword of Kings, both times for the Let's Play and on my own time. Metroid, Other M, Non-Stop Action, Pikmin Everywhere, and the Pearly Clams. Yep. So this is when I kind of started like getting my actual design for like these little announcement cards. Even though they were very basic, because I was just like, I can't draw, so I'll just give it like the title, the episode number, a little description, and then my name. Unless I wanted to be a bit fancy like this. I don't know what I was doing here. That looked really good. So, and then I started to like be a little bit more fancy in how I drew them. Then I kind of had double uploads for some reason. Or if I forgot to announce one of the videos that were uploaded. What horrors await me? Gygas, come at me, bro! Tried so hard I punched Gygas in the face, defeating him. And for some reason I could not spell. Die after Gygas glitch. Yep, I'm actually a ghost. I showed that off in the Let's Play as well. Beat the game for the first time ever. So amazing. Yes, I'm in the credits. Sweeping hijinks in the spring. Ain't really on so much. Yep. My God. Done with Pikmin 3 and Earthbound. Going back to New Super Mario Bros. U. Yep, clearly. It's like, I think I stopped it soon after anyway. Update, letterbox, and swap note has ended. Find out why. Yep, that was a dark time. Swap note is a thing now, and yet no one uses it. And you know why? Because it is a little bit more shitty. It's just not a good one. It's a little bit. It's got too much. It should have just been a relaunch of the original, but tie it to your Nintendo Network. I've always said that, and I said that during that. If they could like tie it to some sort of thing, so instead of blocking everyone, it just blocks the people that were abusing it, that would make a lot more sense. But there we go. So, oh yeah, and this is when we started Luigi's Mansion. Where was it? Go back. I think I skipped it. Yep. Happy Halloween, Luigi's Mansion Part 1! I don't know what was going on with the head there, but I think I was going for a nap cap. I think that's what they're called. Halloween update. What's my Halloween Let's Play? So, almost a week later. Yeah, because that's the thing that I do in my Halloween Let's Plays. And like I said, One Shot's the latest one, even though it's not as horrors-like. But Luigi's Mansion and Disney's Haunted Mansion weren't anyway. They were just horror-themed. And One Shot's completely different, but it's more of the creepy and ominous factor and the off-settling, like, but beautiful music and graphics. It was just, wow. I can't keep talking about One Shot. You gotta watch for yourself. Jesus, I don't want to spoil it. How'd you get the focus cycle? I hate this level. What level was that? Oh yeah, that level. That level sucked. Boo's giving me the runaround. Yep, going back and forth. That was pretty much the whole episode. And I had to reset so many times as well because he kept bloody running away from me. Sector 1 and a long corridor. Luigi's Mansion Part 8, Troll Boo. And Luigi's like, get in the vacuum! That trolling Boo by the roof. Oh, that was the one I think I was getting annoyed with. Oh, I was about to say, why have I drawn Link there with the floppy hat? But that's actually Samus without the suit. Adam's helmet and Fantoon. Yeah, I think at this point it was like when I was doing little doodles, but still doing the half and half thing. I was actually giving the episodes titles, but now I just do that as a base on YouTube. Double clear out area 4. The movie in the gallery, that was the bonus episode. King Boo in the gallery. The movie in the gallery. King Boo in the gallery. I don't know why. I mean, they were done in a similar way as well, so I don't know. Smoky Prog, Remote and the Gulix. Yeah, that was the extra bosses. Which I planned ahead by making multiple saves on the memory card. Come on, Blues, grab it quickly. Yep. One shot already. Oh, I can't use that now. I can't use that saying anymore. One shot. I can't stop talking about it. My facial expressions are probably giving it away, but that just means watch it. I'm not trying to plug it or anything, but you know what I mean. Whoa, where did you come from? What's coming up next year? Yeah, because that was the Christmas stuff and all that coming up, and yeah, that was a waste. No one used that. My first 4 Let's Plays, yeah, that was a channel theme that William made. How'd I get in here as an adult? A glitch is how, and I showed that off in the Let's Play as well, despite pointing the camera to it. That's all I could do at that point. Yeah, this was something I never showed off, though. I woke up to find a master sword in my pocket. Too bad it's useless. Want to try it? Here's how. Well, the problem is, it only saves the first post. I cannot view the comments. I just realised that. Yeah, because notice that all these comment posts say 0. Wait, hang on. Did I do step by step? No, I didn't. That's annoying. But there you go. And then obviously a Link Between Worlds came out finally, and I documented my playthrough on that. God, that was 2013? Right at the end as well. That doesn't feel like that. Alright, we're gonna jump to 2014 here, but we're not gonna go all the way to the beginning. We're gonna start off about here. That was oh yeah, I tried Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures thinking it was like another Pac-Man world, but it was nothing like that. It was based off the TV show, and it's Pac-Man Jr. apparently, but not the original Pac-Man. That was confirmed to appear in Smash Bros. At that point, so that's the thing. Final Fantasy 6, excuse me, not 13. I was about to say 31, but it didn't come out right. We're gonna have to go back now. We're gonna have to go back. Here we go. Okay. Part 11. Oh yeah, my final Wi-Fi matches. Oh, we've got to go back. God, I can't win with this. Final Wi-Fi matches, Mario Kart Wii, multiplayer Wi-Fi battles with Connor Meza. And I was also doing Ocarina of Time at the time. That actually, we're almost finished with Ocarina of Time in terms of that post. That's 34, 35. Because I think the main Let's Play took 46 episodes. And how many times have I done Ocarina of Time? We did the Urban Challenge as well as the Chaos Edition. That was a journey. Final Fantasy 6. Siege of Doma. Yep. Super Saiyan. Yeah, these names I remember. Spectrobe's Origins. I do actually want to do Spectrobe's as a Let's Play. I just haven't played it in ages. I'll probably be rusty as hell. Right, let me scroll down here quite a bit. In fact, I'll just drag it. I don't know how long. Like I said, I don't know how long this is going to go for, but I want you guys to like see as I browse. And like I said, I'm going to upload it to Google Drive. And even though they said that you want to keep this confidential, that is technically my prerogative because these are my posts and I want you guys to see them as well, so as I'll archive them there, I'll probably put them as a link in every final Miiverse Moments videos for you guys to check out, so, as well as in the link in this video. Okay, so, 36, Spirit Temple. I don't even know what I was trying to draw there. I think that was supposed to be Nabooru's hole. Super Mario 64 multiplayer, holy crap. Oh my god, we only finished that this year! What? That was then! 26th for the 4th, 2014. We only finished that like a few months back. Jesus Christ. That is a blast from the past. Quinton Part 37, the Buru Nabbed. Spectrobe's Origins, Fossil Excavation, that was different. The final thing of NES Remix. The Phantom Train. I recently just did the Phantom Train, actually, on the PC version. Yeah, because I'm planning for bonus episodes on that. Once again, I'll announce that in the update video, once I get to it. When do you start earning good experience at the Battle Chateau? I'm battling level 25, so I have 75s. Yeah, that was when I was trying to grind. The Iron Knuckle, I couldn't draw an Iron Knuckle, so it was a basic version. But that was trying to be based off the artwork. What's in the treasure chest? I actually have a chest. Yep, I still do that. Shiny 15-minute wasting troll. Yeah, that was a Wi-Fi launch about. That was a bonus. That was basically an excerpt, like a little bonus. We're getting a remake for that now, so that means that Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga came out roughly about then on the Wii U Virtual Console, but now we're getting now we've got a remake. So on the 3DS, funnily enough. Super Mario 64 Multiplayer Part 2. Oh my lord. I gotta speed this up a little bit. I'm just trying to get to the point on Final Fantasy here. I has Mario Kart 8! And everyone at college were like, yep, the Wii U's awesome now. Yep, it was a 4-way race. 50cc, 3-star. And I was trying to do that with Luigi, but it came out like that. I don't know how to feel about that. I tried to have his fish clenched, but I didn't actually draw it correctly. Very clean though. And I could not draw my face for that for some reason. I tried to make that like a ghost, so I beat Nintendo. Nintendo's Ghost. Pokemon Pot. That Let's Play is dead! Ain't that right, Kieran? Oh my lord. That's a flipping... Just no, man. Just no. Mad Dash to Nash. Oh, here we go. Yep, here we go. Final Fantasy Part 17. All Out War. Why does this game hate me? That was pretty much the worst part of Final Fantasy 6 Let's Play. That was the worst bit. And yet I was having a swell time locker at a time, so there we go. And then Victory, where she just flies off. Final Fantasy 6. Still my favourite Final Fantasy at this point. I'm not going to lie about that. Figaro's Past with the coin flip and whatnot. Pac-Man and Mii's, all the hype for Smash Brothers. Oh my lord. Aaron is evil. I get wrecked. Meryl shows up and Kurzawa wins. Yep. Aaron Kurzawa finishes protect. That was the. I think that was a different video. Yeah, because that was. I don't think you can upload anymore. I think people have actually confirmed that. Locks and pass. Someone falls down. Locks like no. I couldn't draw because I suck, but I don't know. Finale of Ocarina of Time, and that was a free download that I can still get, but I don't have that on my system anymore because I just stopped playing it like I did with my cartridge. Bonus episode, tricks, glitches on all 3 versions. Zozo Chainsaw Massacre. I was going for like the Z's like Zelda, and the Magicite pieces like the item are behind the Z, and then the chainsaw from Cinemassacre, and then I just write Massacre underneath. Let's try and play, because I was still having trouble, and then I did my Sacred Blacksmith RPG, which is still available for download, by the way, the latest version. So I was thinking about actually cleaning up the graphics on that one a little bit, because I do realise that some of the portraits are a little bit meh, but since that laptop, I can't actually remember where I put that laptop. I don't have the correct program to open it up, because it was VX, not VX Ace. So there you go. But yeah, it's still available for download, and it does work, even though there may be some glitches. I had to fix them, and that was more of a debugging Let's Play kind of showcase kind of thing. And it was the only one I did, so I don't know why I did it though, to be fair. I mean, the trailer did well. I made the trailer for it, and that did really well, so it was probably like my only like game related thing I actually made and showcased, and actually did rather well in terms of both views and downloads, because I know that some people were playing along with me, and when it was bugged I said wait for me, wait, hang on a minute, I'll fix it. Since I'm Let's Playing the game, I'm noticing the typos and the glitches as well, and it was fine on the first draft, but for some reason some things broke, and I don't understand why. So there we go. But there you go. Save them. Terror's Awakening. Oh my lord. This is too much, man. And then we're back here again. Let's skip a couple of pages forward here. Oh yeah, Smash has now come out, and then I'm like playing it. 100% failed, yay! And that's not when I was doing, I wasn't doing competitive at that point. Oh, and look at this. Hyrule Warriors. Oh, this was all the pre-order DLC, and look how it stretches the freaking thing, because I didn't make it underneath of the skirt, and then there it's just a block. And that's when I was doing the Herba challenge. Wow. Pokemon again, yep, part 5, and Poseidon's dong. That became a meme. That's probably like the only thing that lived to tell the tale, because we did that for the Pokemon Omicron Nuzlocke, Soul Link Nuzlocke, but there you go. Which we still got to continue, but we're not like ready to continue that at the moment. It's kind of an ongoing challenge, and we're probably going to die anyway, to be fair. Watching the Treasure Chest Christmas 2015, Gummy Pizza, and then we got the badges. Now we're getting up to speed here. This is probably one of my only posts on Triforce Heroes. Swagadelic, man. The game sucks. The game sucks. There's no way. It sucks worse than Zelda 2. I'd rather play Zelda 2. At least that's got some form of challenge. I mean, this is just Hytopia, really. Hasn't Link got anything better to do than to save a princess who can't wear a dress just because a witch is having a bad day. Really? It's like, for all we know, that Moon could be crashing in terminal right now, and yet I'm stuck here with 2 other Joes with a terrible internet connection that just doesn't work no matter how good my internet. This was when I had good internet as well, by the way. So it was got nothing to do with me. And yet, if I go play online on Mario Kart 7, which was an earlier 3DS game, by the way, it runs a lot smoother, and it's also a very fast-paced game. This is like 1 to 2, like one whole big screen of a map, and it's not even anything close to the size of any of the tracks on Mario Kart, and plus it's only 3 players instead of 8 players, and yet Mario Kart 7 works better than that. So it's like it's dumb, it's stupid. I did like to mess about with the stamps though, hence why I had to cover it for my 5 matches. The opposing Rayquaza fainted. Well, the crit Dragon Claw won the match. Charmander, yet you get some Rayquaza. How can I win? That's unfair. But then my Charmander had Dragon Claw, so there we go. Link vs. Cloud, one of my first uploads for the Smash replays. And that's not when I was doing competitive still. That was before BSG, which is when I became competitive on Smash. I'm alright. I'm not anything special. But that's when I also started Pikmin 2. So, no, that's not when I started Pikmin 2. That's day 13. That's actually quite deep into Pikmin 2. But yeah, you get what I mean. It's like, we're going backwards here. Okay, oh no. Oh no. Skewered Cavern. That was actually one of the better episodes, because that was hilarious. But if I go back... Oh god. Hang on. Was that another... hang on. Oh, that was Disney's Haunted Mansion. Super Mario 64 Part 14. Boo-hoo for you. Mario... Oh, that's when the boo like went into Mario when we came out of the level. And I just drew Luigi. That's a really good drawing of Luigi, in my opinion. I did a really good drawing of that. And boo Mario. Super Holloway Brothers. Yeah, that was a reference because of Haunted Mansion. Disney Haunted Mansion. That was actually a really good, well-received Let's Play. And considering it was a 100% walkthrough, considering what I knew at the time, so far nothing's actually been changed for the totals of the game so far. So right now it's still considered 100%. So I cannot complain about that whatsoever. And like I said, I do a Halloween special every 2 years. And like I said, right now I got One Shot. Keep bringing that up. So... And One Shot's just... Nothing comes close. Atticus Fawn. I could not draw his face, so I just went for an old man face. Graveyard Melodies. I didn't know what face I was going for, but yeah, that was one of my more favourite episodes. I was going for the Mario artwork for that one, Part 13, Lethal Silence Land, because I was just silent. Silence befalls us. That was a fun Let's Play, but of course we had to bash the rest of it out this year, but because it went on long enough, and it was the only chance we had to meet up at the time, because I had a job at the time, so... Run, danger, yep. That was ridiculous. The Water Wraith, where we can actually fight the damn thing. Alright, next page. Oh, no, in fact, next year, excuse me. Oh yes, Hyrule Warriors 600% complete. It's not like we just went 1 year back and we were just like, oh no, a decent way through it. I've actually been at 600%. I got the video. You know what? Card. Why not? Oh my god, there's the checklist if you guys need it. Oh boy. Oh, dude. Okay, we've got to pull back. We've got to put it down. Okay, let's go back to the beginning of this year in terms of pages, because we've got to be here. Oh, I thought I clicked it twice. Oops. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Skills for days. Pikmin 2. We're still on Pikmin 2. Let's get past that. Oh, yeah. I think that was the only one of the few posts of Bravely Default I did. It was a good game, but once I found out that you got to effectively play the whole game 6 times just to get to the credits, I was like, no, and I'm not even interested in the sequel. Kind of ruined my interest, and I loved the demo. It was amazing. It just really annoyed me. I'm sorry if I spoiled it, though, to be fair. But the only thing I do know is that you have to play it 6 times. I'm not too sure what changes. But that just seems dumb to me. And plus, I've got other RPGs to get on with. I'm just saying what comes to mind. Choose our next Let's Plays. Oh yeah, Four Swords, Donkey Kong 64, Final Fantasy, Anniversary Edition, and what was the other one? Ico, that's what it was. I think it was Ico. Yeah, because that's what the helmet was. And the crystal was Final Fantasy. Yeah, that was a thing. And Donkey Kong 64 got the most votes, and I've just recently checked. Most of the videos have like 1,000 views each, and I'm like, where do they come from? So, good that you enjoy it. It's actually become one of my more popular Let's Plays now. Mole Chaser's fault. Chuck those balls. Like turbine arms. That was my Emerald randomizer. Oh wait, we completely skipped the Fire Red Nuzlocke images. Didn't even realise I bypassed them. Oh well. So scroll up a little bit more here. Well, this is when I was grinding up all my characters. Oh, bloody hell. 1813. I don't even remember getting that many before. I think that was the highest I ever got. So yeah, what game should I let's play next? Please comment. Like Zelda LTTP for Game Boy Advance, Donkey Kong 64, which I did on the Wii U, Ico, PS3, and Final Fantasy on PSP. So it was like not the consoles you would have expected to play them on, but they were all the better versions. So it happened again. I did even better on that one. Moltres Strikes Back. Yep, that's a thing. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know what happened there. That's the only time I had that glitch. It was weird. It just went black and I couldn't navigate. Screw that mission. Yep. I remember still having trouble. I can't press buttons. Yeah, that's when my controller started to blip out. It was a bit weird, but then it like started working again after a while. Pokemon Yellow came. Pokemon Yellow, Red and Blue came out. Pokemon 20th Anniversary as well. I got my Barney with Barney. I got my Mew, and then I got Twilight Princess HD. And for some reason, there's a gate there. Still don't know what is behind there or how you get behind there, and why it's blocked off in the first place. I mean, you removed one chest with a blue rupee or one rock with a blue rupee or whatever, and another spot to catch Orden pikes or whatever they're called. Why would you remove that? That seemed dumb. And the funny thing is as well, the first post that I made on this got removed for not being marked as spoilers. Actually, no, I think that is the post. Yeah, that's why it hasn't got a yeah, because it got removed, but they've restored it for my thing. Yeah, I don't know why they marked it as spoilers, because I'm not spoiling what's in this version of the game. I'm talking about a previous version, and we all know that this is a remake, because it has HD on the end of the name. You wouldn't. Why would you call something HD upon launch? That don't make sense. So there you go. You have to coach the green girl only once. We don't need to see my first trip through Twilight Princess HD. So, what I want to do is get to some Donkey Kong 64 stuff. Wait, is that Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke? Oh, that's the tower where we got some surprising upgrades. Which is weird because that drawing came out like the Pokemon Tower from Fire Red. The Veteran Legends. Yep, that was insane. Oh, stamps collected, written in Hylian for you guys. That was cool. And then you get badges for Twilight Princess HD. HD changes, there we go. Just beat the game, immediately went into recording, and finally fixed the bloody issues with the Roxio, which funnily enough have cropped up again for Fractured But Whole. I don't know why. Pokemon Emerald, Randomizer Nuzlocke, Opposing Sides. Twilight Princess walk through part 71, getting all the stamps, so we continued the Let's Play that we originally thought we finished, and finding chests that I never opened, or that had money, or now have chests that did have money before. It was crazy. And then we did our collaboration with Miiverse on Minecraft. This is a blast. This is a blast, man. I'm actually enjoying this. Minecraft with Miiverse. That was fun. I mean, Minecraft isn't my thing, and we're probably not going to go back to that at any point, but it is there in case we want to play more Minecraft. Plus, since most versions of Minecraft can now cross-connect, possibility is endless at this point. I'm not too sure if it includes the Wii U version, but if it does, then that's cool. But if not, I'm not going to pick it up again. Or even for the new 3DS, and I don't think that one can cross-platform connect. It's just there for people who want to play Minecraft on the go, but they can't afford a Switch. So, but it's only for the new 3DS. It's like the newer models. Cave of Shadows. I don't do that very well. Yeah, so I haven't actually talked about it, but yeah, my format kind of stuck with this. Just a little drawing, black and white, and yeah, and If I couldn't fit the name here, I'll put it in a little triangle. Oh, there was another Bravely Default post. That was quite late. I craft my first craft again. Let's skip a bit here. Oh, wait, hang on. Emerald Nuzlocke finale! Oh, yeah, where's the fair use? Yeah, that was a thing. In fact, it's still a thing now, probably. In fact, no. Now we've got net neutrality, or whatever it's called, as well as the adpocalypse. There you go. Hyrule Warriors Legends. Beat the story, at least. I've actually got all the hard mode gold sculptors recently, because I stopped playing Hyrule Warriors Legends to finish off Hyrule Warriors Original. Star Fox Zero came out. It looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm annoyed that people don't like it, and if it gets a port on the Switch, that'll be awesome, but, you know, that's if they want to port it. Because I feel like that if it gets ported, people would actually play it because it doesn't use the Wii U gamepad. But at the same time, the Wii U gamepad was kind of needed for how the game plays. So I'm not entirely too sure how that's going to work. Zelda Picross. This is when my Nintendo first got launched, and this was actually a really good Picross game. I'm not gonna lie. Hence why, once again, I covered it in what was it? Final Wi-Fi moment, Miiverse moments. Yep, and I got a glitch there. I don't know what happened. I downloaded like nothing and it just wouldn't go away. He's back again, and about time too. Yeah, that was a really good drawing of mine. No, not the best, but there we go. I don't know what happened to Diddy's face on that one. Looks like he just got punched in the face. And we also started off Earthbound, because I wanted to start off Earthbound. That was my own choice. Donkey Kong 64 was the one that won the vote. So we're going to run alongside each other. And guess what? I actually ended up enjoying the one that was voted for, and the one that I chose personally didn't do so much because I got bloody ruined. So that's funny. And in that same span of time, this had a lot of posts during this period. Amiibo not compatible with Mario Maker, and I thought it said every Amiibo was compatible. Clearly not now. Way too many Amiibo to be compatible. And they're not updating it much anymore. I mean, one new stage came out recently, and that was for the Nintendo Championships 2017, but that was only the one stage, and it was an event course. Because the 2015 ones were built into the game as unlockables. So, one giant step for NES. And this is when I was actually using titles in my videos, I think. How is that not an A rank? Yeah, I know, right? It's because I needed to do it in under 30 minutes. That was insane. Yeah, because that was because that's level 3 and that's level 4. I got the level 3 right afterwards. I just didn't faff as much. So I was finishing that off. Super Mario 64 multiplayer part 16. You see how long it took? Dire coins. Yeah, that was fun. That was bloody annoying. That's when the footage started to glitch out as well, in terms of like desyncing and whatnot, which was super annoying. So we had to move it back to my desktop, because I'm on my laptop right now. Ocarina of Time Chaos Edition. Take a sword and leave. That was kind of funny. I think that was when Aaron was around, actually. That's when I was starting to grind up on the Cuckoo and Ganon. That took bloody forever. Don't do that. There's no point. You can beat it at level 150 for each character. Don't go for the extra 100 unless you're going for 100%. Dark Link from nowhere. Yep. And I was trying to go for Link in that pose. I don't know if you can actually see it because I haven't got the right camera up. But, yeah, I was going for that pose, but I was also going for the one that Link, like, does that in the artwork for when he's, like, surrounded by enemies and sheiks like that with the dagger. I think on the back of the primer guide that it has that very image. Link's just lying on the floor, hook shotting. That was the first time we had shenanigans with the hook shot. Good lord. And that was the DK Arcade. Praying for a miracle, Monday Mole! That was a meme. That became a thing. And Marin in 3D for the first time ever. We haven't heard much about Link's Awakening. Can we get a remake of that? Subtle hint. Oh yeah, secret special Let's Play announcement. I mean, if you know, kind of obvious with the bone and the spear and the knife, especially the knife. And then Undertale begins. There we go. I wanted to get to that. Because that was such a monumental Let's Play. And this came out right after I wrapped up my custom courses, because Nintendo decided to, like, oh, we're not going to remove it if it hasn't had enough views within a week. Which is kind of annoying, because that means if it's fine for a while, but then it doesn't get enough views on another week, they can remove it anyway. And it was like, none of my old ones got affected. And they didn't have as many. so that didn't make sense to me. I don't know what happened to Napster Blue Key. I couldn't draw him. And then Blaystar Gaming. Yep, train for a tournament. Yeah, I think that was one of our early ones. Tough choices. Not as tough as anymore, according to One Shot. Good lord. That was a good one. I don't know what I was doing with Sans' face, if I made him a little bit more rounder, but the smile I think I got correct. This one, Making Friends. The entire battle of Papyrus with Kieran was insane. Just check his channel or check the playlist and click that Papyrus Battle Shenanigans video. Good lord, that was hilarious. That was like endless amounts of laughter. And these Papyrus drawings, is like, yeah, and then he's got the cool shades and that was a good drawing for Sans as well. I didn't get Frisk down very well though on that one. But yeah, Undertale again. I think it was just Undertale, because basically it's like we got up to part 14 and it was like I was just waiting on voice acting. I'm still waiting on voice acting for the one final video that I've got for Undertale right now, actually. We still got one bonus episode left, and that's the hard mode and the borders and all that, so because you have to beat hard mode in order to get one of the borders, but since I have to go, you have to pretty much get past that very final cutscene. I'm still waiting on voice acting for that. Aaron's done his. I've got a voice actor for the annoying dog, which is a returning one, but I'm waiting on Sarah Condrite, so that's kind of a thing. She just doesn't have the equipment at the moment, so that's fine. Little what? Found 0 carrots? Yeah, I don't understand how that happened. Bloody glitch. Yeah, let's speed up a little bit here. Oh yeah, I enjoyed Twisted Fusion, but I got old of it very quickly. But I was actually in contact with the developer on some of these posts. Sadly, it didn't save any of the comments once again, which is really annoying. But I'm not lying when I say that I was actually in contact with the developer asking questions like, was she actually inspired by Raymoon? It was actually, yes, it was. Only the design, though. She's a completely different character. It's more of a guide than anything else. And then I was like, sorry for awkward time. It's like, no, it's not. It's like, alright then. But there you go. And it's had a lot more stability updates recently, so yeah. And I do like the art style. I might go back to it at some point, but I think my phone glitched by getting one of these guys, but it didn't actually add to it at all, so I might restart. I don't know. So it's a bit janky when playing multiplayer at the moment, well, as far as I know when I played it. So there we go. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I had to type in all of his lines. Kingdom Hearts 3 confirmed. Gandalf with keys. I was going for Bacon from Hunger Tale with that drawing. So again with Bacon on this one as well. Even though I was trying to go for sweat on his face, it didn't come out right. Muffet. Burger Pants. Oh, William as Burger Pants was hilarious. It was hilarious. I mean, just watch the outtakes, because that is when you know it's super fun. It was just good fun all around. I don't even know how I'm acting. I feel like I'm just over gushing right now with all these memories. Oh, the finale. No, it's not really the finale. Yep. Nightmare Fuel. Alright, that's all of 2016, and now we're on the final year. We're on the final year. Now we're catching up to what we're doing, and I think this is when after Undertale was finished posting. Oh, we're not on the final page yet. I need to. Oh no, wait, it was only just this one page. Oh yeah, because I said that after Undertale, I won't be posting into Miiverse anymore to advertise YouTube videos. So Undertale was the last one. Oh yeah, in this game, Eternal Blade. This was a really good game, and I've heard that there was a sequel in the works, or if it's already out, and it did get a port to the PS4, but I got it on 3DS for like a tenner download, without even my Nintendo. It was just on offer, and I was like, you know what? I'll treat myself. And it was an alright game up to a certain point, which we'll probably get to in these posts. So, and plus it's weird as well because the FMVs look very PlayStation 2 standards, like early PlayStation 2 or late Dreamcast. But the thing is that it works for the 3DS considering, and it just clears up the anti-aliasing and pixelization of the visuals on the PS4. So there we go. Before the HD and console ports, and I don't think it got any trophies on PS4. So, and it had a very like Metroid-esque kind of like map system, but it was like a side-scroller beat 'em up with time travel aspects, so it was right up my alley. And I pretty much breezed through it without making too many posts. Yeah, why is this a relic? Freya can destroy some unbreakable blockades. The thing is, you have to equip that into one of your 6 slots, and you can only have 2 slots active at once in a set. So that means I have to sacrifice any buffs for a mandatory progression ability, which is dumb. It should be something passive, as I said here, because you do get passive items in the game, like boots for the double jump, but you have to sacrifice a relic slot to boost your attacks by having something mandatory to actually make progress in the second run. And this room was super annoying. After I finally got past it, the next room was like twice as hard. And I was like, nope. And then when I tried to go back, this room respawned. And I was like, I can't even get out. I've got to turn off the game. I can't even have that room as... Yeah, because look at that. Finally done with that room. And then I never touched it again afterwards because it was a load of bullshit with the next room. So... And then back to Undertale again, because as I said, we were going to take a break on the flowery part to catch up with, to let everyone have a break during the first month of the new year, and then we will continue on doing it that way, and it pretty much is what happened. A few of the videos actually got completed beforehand. Somehow got a cartridge tilt glitch on Shantae. That was actually a video that I did on the channel. If I can remember to put the card in, I will. As Your Dreamer, Last Goodbyes, and there's the final YouTube related post for the channel. Undertale Part 30. That's why I had my banner be. And then Miiverse 2012-2017. This is the time where we were doing final Miiverse matches. Not Miiverse matches. Miiverse moments with Meryl, and just making final posts during the Let's Play, or if you want to call it that, the project. That would be the more correct term. Then a couple of posts on games that came out recently. The re-release of Gold and Silver on the Virtual Console. Samus Returns. And this is awesome. Yeah, she's got a gravity suit on with her helmet being red. Died of the second Metroid at full health. Yeah, damage scaling in near the earlier parts of Metroid Samus Returns is a bit stupid. And even when I got the Vario suit, it wasn't helping much. And I was like, it just feels like paper. But it was a really good game, and once you know what you're doing, it's actually, like, really good. It's probably, like, on par with Fusion and Zero Mission, in my opinion. Yeah. That was a dick. He was a dick. I save him, and he ruins me. What do I do on Phase 3? I can't damage it. I dodged 8 waves of attacks, and he hasn't let up. What do I do? And the reason why the screenshot was black is because I paused in order to make the post. And then I realised that I have to let him suck up my bombs, but it wasn't very clear because I tried that originally. And that was awesome. It's like he tried to get up and Samus was just like right in its face, destroying it completely from point blank range. It was ridiculous. And I was like, how do I get past these? And then a comment told me on this post that you have to do like a Shine Spark power bomb kind of thing, because you have to use the spider ball and then you launch because of it. Time to Face the Queen, that took me a couple of tries, but... Oh, yeah! Surprisingly detailed for the 3DS, with no... I don't think there was any slowdown, but the most important thing is, I can use power bombs, even though... when they're actually equipped, but... Metroid Other M, what are you gonna do? So cute and deadly, yep. And that was actually pretty cool. As it went into like a first-person view. I mean, it didn't give me like the HUD or anything like that on the thing, which would have been a nicer touch, but... Still, first-person... through Samus's vision in the game, when it was originally a side-scroller, and I'm going to skip right that, because, for people who haven't beaten the game yet, because it's still pretty recent, I know Shitty Penguin hasn't been in it yet, I don't know when he's going to go back to it, but 12 hours, man, 12 hours, and I missed only 2% on my first run through. That was crazy, and I went back quite a lot, because I wanted to make sure I got everything. That's probably why it took me so long. And, of course, the very final post is Hyrule Warriors Legends, where I beat the main adventure map that's built into the actual game. So, yeah, last thing to check. Screenshot album. Not that much. That looked funny. That was when Meryl came around to do the first recording of the multiplayer, but that never happened, because commentary got lost. Or was it the footage? It was either or, but you know what? There we go. So, I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's not a lot of editing for me to do on this one. This was just... My god, it actually took over 50 minutes. I was not expecting that. I thought I was going pretty quick. Never mind! But you know what? I'll probably have to, like, move just one extra day over to continue on that, because right now we're like on part 15, I think. We're about to start the game again to go to Solstice, because like I said, the Let's Play's complete at this point. I finished it not 3-4 days ago, and edited it. But of course, up to that point, because I do like daily uploads, it hasn't actually been out yet. So we've got the whole Solstice to do still, and yeah, the only thing I've got to focus on really is just personal matters and stuff that are still going on right now, and South Park Flagship. Oh, so this will be going up on my Google Drive. I'll see if I can have a link for you to browse. Make sure you do it on PC, of course, so it actually works. I'll allow you guys to download it because it's just my posts. You can't change them, so I don't mind. The whole point of it being on Miiverse was for you guys to view it, and now that Miiverse is gone, I feel like it should be like my prerogatives to allow you guys to view it as well. They do say keep it confidential, but if I choose not to keep my own stuff confidential, I think that's perfectly fine. So unless there's an issue, link for this will be down in the description, as well as all of the final Miiverse moments videos that are on my channel. If Merrill wants to do a little browse on his channel, or just put his link to it and by attaching it to his Google Drive account, there you go. But if not, there you go. So hope you enjoyed this browse and a blast of the past, little basic travel through the timeline of pretty much this entire channel and my gaming life as this channel began. In a way, it's not to do with the channel, because obviously half of this is effectively my own gameplay, but yeah, there was a timeline of the channel up to Undertale here. So, and of course, final Miiverse moments. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please check it out. Browse in your own time. See you guys next time.